expect that to come soon. That's why I say if you live in Trenton, even if you live up toward Elkton, I would go ahead and be seeking shelter in a place of safety right now, because this is going to be upon you in very, very short order. Again, here's the latest velocity scan right now. Has a tornado, and we know it's large. We know it's confirmed. Very close to I-24. I think with the next scan that comes across here, this will likely be right over, if not just a little bit east of the interstate even, given how swiftly it's moving. And then that would put it right over 41A, or very close to 41A, due south of Hopkinsville and a little bit north of Oak Grove. It's going to pass between Hopkinsville and Oak Grove. Then it's going to head out here toward the Pembroke area. Could pass just a little bit south of there, but it's going to be a close call for Pembroke, it looks like. And then crossing into Todd County. So that would include places like Trenton, and then up toward Elkton. I fully expect we're going to get a warning there in Todd County very, very soon. So stand by for that if you live in Trenton or in Elkton. Again, here's a closer view. Here's the Fidelio community. That is along 41 between Hopkinsville and Fort Campbell. There's the debris detector. We're still seeing a debris ball. Very well pronounced. It is just outside of Fidelio right now along I-24. Here's I-24 right here, gang. And there's a new velocity scope. And we are getting to the radar site here, closer to it, toward Trenton. So once we get closer to that site, we may have to dance around and look for some other sites to detect what's going on here, because it's going to be harder to see exactly where that tornado is. But right now, looks like that tornado will be very close to, if not right over, the Fidelio community. This is north of Oak Grove, south of Hopkinsville. Strongest rotation in that vicinity of Fidelio right now. This is moving to the east, northeast. This will take it towards Salem Church by 1127. Big Walnut Grove Church, 1231 in the morning. Then Pembroke, as we mentioned, 1238. Edgefield Church by 1240 a.m. And that's getting out here now into Todd County. Again, we are just standing by for the Weather Service, I think, at any moment to likely issue a tornado warning for Todd County. Given what we're seeing here, we're still seeing strong rotation along now Highway 41. It has already crossed over I-24. Here's the area. So it's approaching Pembroke. This tornado could go right over or very close to the city of Pembroke, which is along US 41 as you work your way southeast of Hopkinsville. Pembroke is also very close to the Todd County line. Here's Todd County right here, gang. So we are standing by for a warning that will likely come down at any moment now for Todd County.
Right. At this point, there's no warning, but still, if you're in Elkton, take cover now, because this tornado likely heading in your direction at this point. It's a strong, confirmed, extremely dangerous tornado, and though the National Weather Service in Paducah has not issued a warning, we're going to tell you now to go ahead and take cover. There's no any indication of this tornado weakening by any point.
No.
So as it moves off to the east and northeast, moving very, very fast, mind you, it will impact folks over in Todd County. In fact, it's getting very close to the Christian County, Todd County line. As Shane had mentioned, the Pembroke community about ready to be under the gun for this very large, destructive tornado. And taking a look now at the debris signature to see if there's any major debris ball, and there is, although this is slightly delayed with the radar time, but still, there is signs of this thing having debris lofted in the air from this tornado. Large, dangerous tornado, and it is moving to the north and east at 55 miles per hour. So a very strong tornado with us, and very fast-moving tornado as well.
Yeah, again, here is Pembroke right now. So that tornado would be between Pembroke and Fidelio at the moment, moving east-northeast. Todd County, I would go ahead and be looking for a place of safety. If I lived in Elkton, Herman, Trenton, this is not very far away from you at all. So go ahead and be seeking shelter if you live in any of these communities. This has been a large confirmed tornado out of this storm cell in southern Christian County. Now moving southeast of Hopkinsville, strongest returns here that are showing signs of rotation between Fidelio, where the bright green is, and where the red is here just to the west of Pembroke. That is the likely location of the tornado, basically along Highway 109. That is southeast of Hopkinsville as you work your way into southern Christian County. Here's Highway 41 going from Pembroke and over into Trenton, over in Todd County. And there is the Elkton community as well. You've got US 6880 Again, Elkton, Herman, Trenton, I would go ahead and be looking for a place of safety right now. Even though we don't have a tornado warning here as yet, I would be very surprised if we don't get one within the next couple of minutes or so. Remember, this is moving very quickly off to the east-northeast, speeds of 50 to 60 miles an hour. And also remember, this has been large and confirmed, this tornado with a PDS tag on it, a particularly dangerous situation. That's something we don't say very often, especially not in these parts. Okay, there's a new tornado warning. It's now coming out for central Todd County. That does take in the city of Elkton, and that is up until what time, Ethan?
Okay, so it just came in. Again, this is an observed, particularly dangerous tornado located over Pembroke and moving to the northeast at 55 miles per hour. This tornado warning will be in effect until 1 a.m. Central Time.
All right, so 1 a.m. Now we can say officially Central Todd County. This includes Elkton. This includes the Justice Community. And this is, by the way, out here looking to Logan County. Logan County, if you're watching around Russellville, pay careful attention to what's going on. You're not under a tornado warning in Logan right now, but be watchful for what's happening out here in southern Christian County. Confirmed tornado now in southeastern Christian County near Pembroke, near US 41, that's getting ready to move out of Christian County and into Todd County, hence the new tornado warning that's up there that does take in the city of Elkton. It also takes in Trenton and basically these areas from, say, Allegheny all the way down to Trenton. If you live in between those two communities, seek shelter immediately. A large confirmed tornado now coming out of Christian County, moving its way east-northeast into the central part of Todd County. That could put it right over, not very close to Elkton, which was struck by an EF1 tornado earlier this week. You can see a flashing polygon there of the tornado warning in Christian County. Looks like we've got an update on that one, Ethan.
Yeah, that's correct. So it is still a particularly dangerous situation with this tornado. It's observed, it's confirmed. Tornado damage threat is considerable. It's moving over Pembroke, 8 miles northeast of Oak Grove, moving towards the north and east at 60 miles per hour. So as we've been echoing all night long, these are fast-moving storms, and this is a very large, dangerous tornado associated with this tornado warning that's in Christian County, now in effect for Todd County as well. And the latest radar scans, probably difficult to see just considering the fact that it's so close to radar, and you can see it's kind of getting messy on the screen.
Yeah, it is, although it's still discernible there near the Pembroke community. That's where the tornado would be right now, right over the city of Pembroke. And there's the debris detection. Again, getting a little bit messier because we're getting closer to the radar site, but we still noted some debris there on the debris detection over southeastern Christian County. And there's a closer view. This is Pembroke. Now you've got bright green here against bright red here along Highway 115 that runs from Fairview down toward Pembroke. Fairview is right on the Todd Christian County line. Here is US 6880. That goes from Elkton over to Hopkinsville. It's south of 6880 right now by a few miles, but not by much. So just south of Fairview, between there and Pembroke, that's where the tornado will be on the ground right now, probably right along Highway 115, getting ready to cross out of Christian County and heading into Todd County. So here are the communities in the path. We have Bell's Chapel, 1237, Philippi Church, 1239, Tress Shop, 1243. That's getting into Todd County now. Standard Field at 1245, and the city of Elkton in the crosshairs for this large confirmed tornado at 1248. That would be the estimated time of arrival. So in Elkton, you need to be in a place of safety right now. Best place, if you've got it, basement or a storm cellar. If you don't have either one of those, they're the lowest level of your home with you, as many walls between yourself and the outside world that you could possibly find to stay away from what has been a large confirmed tornado that worked its way out of Stewart County, Tennessee earlier into Kentucky, is moving east-northeast, and that's going to put it on a path, unfortunately, right toward the city of Elkton, which was struck earlier this week by an EF1 tornado, but this one potentially larger. And it is going to move close to US 6880, it looks like, within the next 10 to 15 minutes. So you need to be in a place of safety. And then out here, here's Logan County On the right-hand side of your screen, this is Gordonsville. Here's the Justice Community. That's along 178. Logan County, potentially next in line, so you need to be paying very close attention if you live there in Russellville. Ethan?
That's right, and I do want to go ahead and make a point that you just said about Logan County is next in line. The National Weather Service in Louisville has been watching this cell, and there are good supportive environment ahead of this. So what that means is that the environment that's in Logan County, here in Warren County, I'll go ahead and zoom out a little bit more, that way you can see the direction this is heading towards. Not good news that we're having a good environment for this tornado cell to potentially be another long-living cell, similar to the one that was to our north earlier tonight. But again, tornado warning still in effect for extreme eastern portions of Christian County and central Todd County, including Elkton, until 1 a.m., so another 30 minutes or so for that. But the thing is, though, if you're in Russellville, if you're here in Bowling Green, you want to be weather aware, specifically on this cell heading into the next hour and a half, 2 hours, just because of the fact that this is a fast-moving, large, dangerous tornado. So that was your first alert with that. But we're going to zoom back in now on this tornado, which is crossing over into Todd County at this point, moving just to the north of the radar site. You can see that black dot there just to the north and west of Trenton. That is where this rotation, this very large, dangerous tornado is. And I'll take a look now at reflectivity. This is looking at rain. And this is going to be a rain-wrapped large tornado. And as you can see, it's really hard to tell where that would be, where that tornado would be at least, considering the fact there's a lot of red. So a lot of heavy rainfall, very difficult to see in this situation. So if you're in Todd County right now, you want to be in your safe space, the lowest level of your building. Basement is the best spot. If you don't have a basement, the next best spot would be either your bathroom perhaps, or a closet or stairwell, anywhere that's away from windows or the exterior wall. So you want to be as close to the center of your home as possible, and you also want to be somewhere where they have the most sturdiest walls. And bathrooms typically do have the sturdiest walls when you compare it to other rooms in your house. But nonetheless, though, that is where you want to be right now, especially in Elkton. This storm is moving very fast, and that rotation getting closer towards Todd County. In fact, right now it is crossed over into Todd County at this point. So Elkton, you are under the gun right now. You want to be in your safe space right now. You need to be in that, and it's beginning to get closer towards the US 68 Kentucky Route 80 corridor, making its direction towards the Tress Shop over here in the next 5 to 10 minutes. You can see that here on that latest track. So at Tress Shop 1242. That's here in about 5 minutes, roughly. And that's going to be right along the Kentucky Route 80, US 68 route corridor there. And in Elkton, you're under the gun at 12:47, so just under 10 minutes at this point.
Okay, so tracking this down, moving out of Christian County, this large, dangerous tornado. And
I just got some new
update, Ethan. Yes.
Yeah, this is important. So now we have a new tornado warning for Logan County, including Russellville, Lewisburg, and also extreme northern portions of Simpson County, right along the Kentucky 73 route, just to the east of Auburn. So we have this extended warning now from the National Weather Service in Louisville. I'll go ahead and read off what this warning says just to make sure. This is a tornado producing storm. It's observed, located near Elkton, moving to the north and east at 55 miles per hour. That is the wording from the National Weather Service in Louisville. And again, this is for Todd, Logan, and also extreme northern portions of Simpson County.
Okay, and that newest warning specifically for Logan and extreme northwestern Simpson. The pre-existing warning, that's the one there for Todd County. That's the one we're tracking heading toward Elkton right now. It is getting ready to move very near 6880, that large confirmed tornado is, and that's going to take it near the city of Elkton in short order, and then further down the pike, traveling into Logan County and perhaps the far northern or northwestern tip of Simpson County. So there's Russellville. Russellville, you're now in a tornado warning. Need to be seeking shelter. Don't fool around with this. This is a fast-moving, large, dangerous tornado. That warning extends as far north as Lewisburg. It also extends toward Gasper as well as Auburn. Auburn, you're also now under the tornado warning, and there is the far northwestern tip of Simpson County, also now under a tornado warning. The actual tornado is still back here over western Todd County, but because it's moving so rapidly to the east, northeast, basically following the 6880 corridor as it moves toward Russellville. You're not going to have much time to seek shelter and get into a place of safety. So go ahead and do that now. If you live in Logan County or the far northwestern tip of Simpson County where that new tornado warning is in effect. The actual tornado still back here. We are zooming back into Todd County right now. And again, because we're so close to the radar site here near Fort Campbell, we've got a lot of attenuation going on here, but you can still tell where we have inbound versus outbound wind here. That would be not too far away from the Fairview area, not too far away from Tress Shop. That's between Fairview and Elkton. And Ethan, you got another update?
Yeah, so this is actually reports of damage. This is behind this tornado.
Okay.
It was in the Pembroke community. There's reports of structure damage via radio traffic over in Christian County. So this is a tornado that has produced damage. So
Yes.
if you're in Elkton, take extra precaution, get in that safe space now.
Okay, again, don't mess around. Please be in a safe spot. If you live in Elkton, this is going to be upon you in short order. That tornado warning, you can see it highlighted there, flashing there for Central Todd County. That does continue, and it also is in effect for the Tress Shop area here, 6880. The tornado is going to almost follow 6880 through the central part of Todd County, possibly right through the city of Elkton in the next few minutes, and then as it heads eastward, it's going to head into the western side of Logan County. Here's Logan County now on the right-hand side of your screen. There's the Justice Community up top, and there is where the tornado is located. Very close to, if not just a little bit west of the Tress Shop community now, working its way through central Todd County, heading toward Elkton, moving right down 6880. Now with debris detection, again, because we're closer to the radar site, it's going to be a little bit harder to discern here, but the tornado we know is large, confirmed, and extremely dangerous, as described by the National Weather Service. And getting closer now to the Tress Shop area, south of Tabernacle, that's up here in central Todd County. That warning does extend into your area. Here's Highway 181 that feeds into Elkton and continues south. Here's the Bradshaw community. If you live there, you also need to be in a place of safety right now. The warning extends all the way down toward Trenton as well as Herman. It looks like the tornado will pass, though, north of Trenton by a few miles, going between there and Elkton. And here is the Bell's Chapel. Again, here's the Tress Shop community. And then Highway 102, Highway 104. If you live anywhere along those highways, you need to be in a basement right now or in the home's lowest level, away from outside walls, away from outside windows. Then next in line, once this crosses Todd County, it's going to cross through the center of the county pretty quick. Todd is not a very big county from east to west. It's going to head into Logan County next, so that will put it closer to Russellville in the not too distant future. Here's Russellville out here along 6880. You've got Highway 178 going from Todd County out of the Justice community toward Russellville. Here's Whippoorwill, and then here's Old Volney. This is Highway 79 that runs from Russellville down toward Fort Campbell. The tornado could potentially go right over that area within the next half hour or so. Right now, the tornado itself, where is it? Well, it's out here, likely between Fairview and Elkton at this time, a little bit north of where that sweep hand is going right there. That is the Fort Campbell radar site, which is actually located in Todd County. And we are projecting out here, estimated time of arrival for that large, extremely dangerous tornado, 12:43 at Providence United Methodist Church, Daysville at 12:48, and then Justice at 12:53. That's getting out here to Logan County, Greenwich School, and Whippoorwill, that is also just west of Russellville along 6880, which is right here at 12:54. So this thing is going to be in Logan County, folks, within the next 10 minutes. That's how quickly it is moving. And there is the latest look here at velocity. Again, the tornado signature right now getting closer to the city of Elkton at this time along 6880. Here again is Russellville. So this thing is going to almost follow, it looks like, 6880. Debris detection, again, kind of a little garbled here right now because of the proximity of Fort Campbell's radar. But we'll continue to watch that. We should have perhaps a better idea of where a potential debris ball would be, especially as this begins to move away from that radar site, which is located near Trenton in Todd County. But again, of concern right now, the area around Elkton, 6880, tornado, and it could be a large tornado. We have to assume this is still on the ground, and it will follow 6880 right toward the city of Russellville. Again, you're at a tornado warning now in central and northern Logan counties. This includes not only Russellville, but it also takes in Auburn. It also takes in Chandler's Chapel, Cooperstown, the Logan Aluminum Plant, which is between Russellville and Lewisburg, and then the city of Lewisburg itself right on the northern edge of where that tornado warning polygon exists right now. But you still need to be in a place of safety even if you live as far north as Lewisburg. Again, the tornado, the signature very close to, if not right over the city of Elkton right now. Still a lot of lightning associated with this over central Todd County. Now beginning to move into westernmost Logan County, kind of following 178 there. We're looking at velocity to look at winds, both inbound versus outbound. We've been doing this a lot throughout the night. Inbound versus outbound is where we would see that couplet. And where we see that couplet, that's where the tornado is going to be. And right now, the brightest greens against brightest reds, very close to the city of Elkton in central Todd County along 6880. That tornado is going to follow the highway there, and it's a pretty heavily traveled road as you head toward Whippoorwill first, and then eventually the city of Russellville will be next in line. And keep in mind, too, that this tornado warning also extends into the far northwestern tip of Simpson County as we go on in time. And this is moving to the east-northeast pretty rapidly at speeds of anywhere from 50 to 60 miles an hour. All right, Ethan, any updates?
Yeah, so far I have not seen any updates, but I'm seeing new area of rotation is formed near the Daysville community. The tornado threat looks to be considerable. A confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Elkton. I'm looking at the Elkton camera right now, and a lot of rainfall coming down, a lot of lightning as well. And this is moving to the east at 55 miles per hour. And the trees, with these strong winds, could easily topple over. And this is also a tornado that has the history of producing damage.
And I just put this imagery up live on the air. This is downtown Elkton that you're looking at right now. Yeah,
so this is where that tornado warning is right now. There shouldn't be any drivers on the roadway at this hour because this is a dangerous tornado. You see a lot of lightning. I'm not seeing anything in the distance whenever the lightning flashes. But nonetheless, though, this is a dangerous tornado moving through Todd County, moving to the east at 55 miles per hour. Also, this tornado warning now includes Logan County, making its way to the north and east, getting close towards the Russellville community. And we'll let this camera roll for a couple more minutes with that heavy rainfall. So
yeah, that's an impressive shot.
It is very impressive, and also, not to mention, too, another example of telling us that if the tornado were to be here, it's hard to tell because of how much rain is coming down in a very short period of time. And it looks like the camera feed just went out. So that is a bit concerning. We'll go ahead and take it back now to the velocity scans on Doppler Max. So I'll go ahead and take you now to current reflectivity. And once this loads, I will be able to show you where these storms are located. We'll go ahead and zoom in now into Logan County. This is going towards Russellville. We'll take a look now at that velocity scan, which is the winds, the rotation. And there is that couplet near the Whippoorwill area. We'll take a look now at the correlation coefficient telling us where that debris ball could be. And right now there is a debris ball. It's not as prominent as the one earlier this evening, but still there nonetheless, right along the Todd-Logan County line, just to the north of US 68. Shane, we are dealing with very strong winds with this as well. The Elkton camera's still out.
Yeah, that is, of course, disconcerting. We'll keep checking on that. We saw that rain. Wow, and the wind, very, very impressive there in downtown Elkton a short time ago. This kind of weather that we just saw in downtown Elkton, Russellville, you're next in line. There is Russellville now coming into view with debris detection here. There's that debris ball. It's very close to the Todd-Logan County line, south of the Justice community. Justice right on the county line there. The tornado will be moving away from Elkton right now, will be into eastern Todd County, and is going to be into Logan County very soon. So whippoorwill, here's US 6880, here's Highway 178. If you live anywhere along those two highways, boy, you need to be in a place of safety if you're not already there. And there is a rotation center right now. It's already into Logan County. That's how fast this thing is moving along. It's now moving away from the Justice community between there and Russellville. Ethan?
I'm going to take us now to the Russellville camera on our AAA Systems camera. That way you can see the wind starting to pick up. You can see the lightning in the background really picking up as well.
Yeah, this is looking to the southwest, by the way.
Looking to the south and west. Okay, so this is looking somewhat away from that rotation, but nonetheless, so you can see these storms coming in, and also a lot of heavy rainfall beginning to make its way into the Russellville area there. And I'm going to take a look now at any updates with regards to reports. Still looking like a particularly dangerous tornado making its way through the Logan County area. And again, this is looking to the south and west on our Russellville AAA Systems camera. Wow.
There was a impressive flash of lightning.
Yeah, so that's just a good indication that you shouldn't be outside for multiple reasons, of course, with a tornado, but also because this frequent cloud-to-ground lightning making its way into the area. And I'm trying to look for those flashes, see if there's any kind of funnel, and it's kind of hard to tell on this camera, but I'm not seeing anything at this point.
Okay, we will continue to check that. Again, the situation of concern now moving out of Todd County into Logan County, that would be where the strongest rotation is, a few miles west of Russellville. So we're going to keep checking on that camera imagery from our AAA Systems webcam in downtown Russellville as it looks to the south and west. There is our area of concern right now. It has moved out of Todd County already. That's how quick this thing is rocking and rolling along here along Highway 178 south of Lewisburg, although Lewisburg, you are in the tornado warned area. If you live close to Logan Aluminum, south of Lewisburg, Logan Aluminum is between Russellville and Lewisburg. Please be in your basement or lowest level of your home right now. A tornado is getting ready to bear down upon you, and it could be a large tornado at that. Still a lot of lightning clustered in this area between Lewisburg and Russellville. Ethan?
Yeah, the Weather Service in Louisville updated this warning. They're calling it a radar indicated warning, but considering the fact that this has had a history of producing damage, it's been confirmed all the way through Todd County. We're still going to be making sure that we are making sure everybody is safe with regards to this.
Yeah, we're going to err on the side of caution here.
Exactly. And it's moving to the north and east at 60 miles per hour. And this is still a tornado warning for Logan and northern Simpson County until 1:15 this morning.
Okay, so we are 9 minutes away from 1 a.m. Here's the tornado warned area. This does include the northwestern tip of Simpson County. Here's Warren County. We continue to watch how things progress here. Still noting a debris ball. There it is, north of Highway 178 and due east of the Justice community. There's Lewisburg, so this would be south of Lewisburg. This would be getting ready to cross US 431, folks, within the next couple of minutes. There's that debris ball, which is still a strong indicator that a tornado is on the ground here. Now moving into central parts of Logan County in the area between Lewisburg and Russellville. This was likely to pass just a couple of miles north of Russellville. Russellville, if you live there, still need to be in a place of safety right now, but this tornado, it looks like, is going to pass right over US 431. There's the Danby community, which is just a couple of miles outside of Russellville to the north. Logan Aluminum right about here. So if you live near Logan Aluminum, please be in your basement or your home's lowest level. Still very likely to have a tornado on the ground with this one. Next up would be Cooperstown. And then you also have Gasper. We've got Costello out here. You have Ensco. And then here's Highway 79 that runs from Costello down toward Russellville. If you live anywhere in this vicinity, same for Auburn, please be in your home's lowest level. Right now, tornado warning continues in effect. Here's the movement on this, fanning it out to the east-northeast. Thompson School at 12:55, so just a couple of minutes away from now. Cooperstown, 12:56. And then just past 1 a.m. for communities like Homer as well as Gasper. And then the Costello community by 1:13. That's getting out here into the northeastern corner of Logan County. And then you go just a few miles beyond that, and then we're into Warren County. Too soon to say if this is going to move into the Bowling Green vicinity or Bowling Green proper, but if you live here in Warren County, need to be in tune to what's going on next door to the west over in Logan County, where that tornado warning remains in effect. Again, this tornado looks like it's going to pass just 2 or 3 miles to the north of Russellville. That's where the strongest rotation is located.